Hey everyone! Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these real-life, heart-wrenching stories. And leave your thoughts in the comments. I promise, this one will stay with you. I never thought a simple dinner could feel like the end of everything. That night, I walked into our favorite little Italian place, the one with the flickering candlelight and the soft hum of jazz. I thought it would be a quiet night, a way for us to reconnect after weeks of her working late. But the instant I saw her sitting there at our table, smirking, my chest tightened like I'd swallowed a fist. "Dinner's ready," she said, her voice too light, almost playful. Then she added, as if reading my mind, "Oh, by the way, my ex is coming. If you're jealous, leave." It took a second for my brain to process, and then it burned through me. Confusion, disbelief, hurt. My mind raced. Did she really just say that? In front of me? Like I'm supposed to sit here and watch her welcome into our lives? I felt my stomach twist. I wanted to laugh. I wanted to scream. Instead, I did the only thing that made sense. I got up and walked out. Every step away from the table felt like dragging my own heart behind me. The days before that dinner should have been warning enough. She'd been distant for weeks, brushing off my calls, claiming exhaustion or extra work. Sometimes I'd catch her phone lighting up with messages she would quickly hide. Sometimes she'd laugh quietly at something I couldn't hear. And at first, I questioned myself. Am I being paranoid? Is this just stress? Am I imagining things? But the tiny inconsistencies piled up like a wall I couldn't scale. One evening, I noticed a message slip through as she grabbed her phone too quickly. "Can't wait to see you tonight." I froze, staring at her as she smiled like nothing was wrong. That smile, the one I used to melt for, suddenly felt like a lie wrapped around a dagger. I remember that night vividly. The way the light hit her hair, the perfume that I had always associated with her warmth, now just suffocating me. And when she said it, the word so casual and cruel, I realized she had already dismantled everything we had without even trying to hide it. I drove aimlessly after leaving. Every streetlight felt like a spotlight on my humiliation. Every honk of another car was someone else's laughter at my failure. I thought about our life together, the mornings we shared coffee on the porch, the weekends exploring the countryside, the way she used to laugh at my dumb jokes. And all of it felt contaminated, like I'd been living in a bubble of lies. It wasn't revenge I wanted. I wanted clarity. I wanted truth. I waited until she texted, try to regain control of my voice before I said something I'd regret. When the message came, it was chilling in its honesty. "If you can't handle it, you're weak. He's just a friend. Stop overreacting." A friend. That word stung worse than a slap. Everything, every secret smile, every hidden glance, made sense in retrospect. The missed dinners, the sudden work emergencies, the little evasions, they weren't coincidences. They were the breadcrumb trail of her betrayal. I confronted her later that night at home. The apartment felt too quiet, too intimate for the violence of truth that was about to unfold. She didn't deny it. She just sighed, leaning back, almost tired of me, like this was something I should have expected. "I'm not happy," she admitted, her voice soft but unapologetic. "I need something else." I felt the last threads of us snap. But in that moment, I also felt something I hadn't in months. Freedom. It hurt, yes, but also freed me from the slow poison of her dishonesty. I didn't yell, didn't beg. I simply walked out. I didn't look back. In the following weeks, I reflected on everything. The memories that now felt like lies, the moments of intimacy that were tainted, the love that had been real, but became insufficient in the shadow of betrayal. It hurt, of course, more than I could describe. But it also taught me something essential. I deserve honesty. I deserve respect. And sometimes, walking away is the only way to preserve your dignity. Now, months later, I'm still healing. I think about that night sometimes, not with longing, but with clarity. I learned to forgive myself for not seeing it sooner. I learned to trust my instincts. And I learned that no matter how deep the love, if trust is broken, love alone can't fix it. So, if you're watching this and feeling the sting of betrayal, know this. Leaving doesn't make you weak. Standing up for yourself does. And sometimes the hardest walk away from the one you love is the one that saves your soul. If this story resonated with you, drop a comment below and share your thoughts. I'd love to hear your experiences. And don't forget to subscribe for more real stories like this.